Bluetooth is not working, so I'm just on speakerphone.
I have you guys right now too.
What's up, everyone? We're live, fighting through some technical difficulties, but as you can see on the screen, got a great game between the Dolphins and the Patriots. 7-7 right now. 7-2-7, I should say. What's up, JMO?
How you boys doing tonight?
And Nick's here too, so we got a three-piece this.
What's going on, fellas?
So, we're getting into a late start, but what we want to do is kind of cover these games and maybe talk about some things going on in the league as well. Guess we should make sure the stream's going first.
I just checked. It's going.
Cool. No doubt.
Oh, the link should post. I'll post it too, but yeah, a little Boone on the camera here too, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh, big post to Slayton there. Goes for a 75-yard touchdown.
That's his go-to guy there in New England.
That's gonna bring this one to 14-7. With that, it's kind of late to do a prediction, but who do you have in this one, Nick?
I took the Patriots in Survivor pool. I'm rolling with the Patriots. They're just Boone's team's just not ready right now. For this stage.
JMO, who do you got?
Yeah, I think Patriots is a pretty easy choice. I really like what Boone's been doing with the team. Granted, it's coming with a suspension to his number one wide receiver, but I think they're starting to come together pretty well after his ultimate mishap in season 1 draft.
I'll try to work on who's some other notable games.
You can hear me, right?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Notable games, as far as week 17, or
Yeah, and we got Pride and Regan starting soon too. That one matters. I think Pride's winning in.
Yeah, I believe so. Well, he definitely is, yeah. It'll be interesting if he loses, because then me, him, and VBD would all be tied at 9-7. I'm not sure who gets the tiebreaker there. I didn't really dig into it.
Can you guys hear me? I just made a switch to the computer.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Dude, Twitch it's kind of working again, but it's just been slow and choppy and
Getting off to short. Boone trying to stay honest, get the run game going here. If Boone is to win, do you see it being like a track meet, 38-35 type thing, or what?
It has to be. That's the only way Boone will win. He's not stopping him. There's no way. Vegas.
Oh, change the name of this stream going. Tries to find Gesicki deep right there. Big 3rd and 8 here. When your defense isn't stopping you, you obviously need to score basically every possession.
Well, I think Boone got McCray into a situation where he's able to at least be a factor tonight, even though he won't have him for the first round of the playoffs if he does make it. So that's big, at least.
Yeah, to have a chance, he's definitely going to need to utilize McCray and get some big points from him for sure.
Ooh, that was a nice play by Brown there. Might see a fake.
The big key for the Patriots is the big fella, Matt Ioannidis or whatever his name is. He insta-sheds and gets through and just wrecks havoc in the middle of the line there. And I mean, I think he's got another 20 sack season under his belt, which 20 sacks nowadays is huge in the XCFL, where it used to be a very mediocre season. Now 20 sacks is big time. So I would fake this for sure.
Yeah, like we said, might go for a fake, and he does, and he doesn't get it. So
rule number 1 of using the fake punt, you have to put in a running back. The fullback and tight end, they just don't get it done there.
Do you put your starter in, or is that just too obvious?
I think I consider that cheesy, so I don't put my starter in. But my backup is Austin Eckler too, so that's not a bad special teams player. Play action. Oh, he's got a guy. Ooh, he had him. Always attack Boone's user. I know that from last cycle. Because majority of the time he is in the wrong spot. Regan and Pride are kicking off shortly too, Grizz. That might be one we want to tune into.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I believe the Cardinals are winning it.
Yeah, I think that is the case. I think our Bucks are losing out.
If I make it in after losing 3 out of 4, I mean, we can assume that the 5th one's coming.
It started out with so much promise. Sean's watching Boone's stream and not ours.
Yeah, we did get a late start. Big pick by Xavier right there, though. I'm pretty sure that's Xavier. Gets it up to the 35.
Yeah, Boone's in business here, man. Broke a couple of tackles on the return too. Looked like a running back.
That's a huge play right here.
Boone's got to get the running game going though. With that quarterback, you can't sit back and throw for 300 yards. Like you need to get a running game going. You have 2 rookie running backs too, so I mean, you cannot run up the gut against the Patriots, as you saw there.
Yeah, this as chat talked about today, this is the kind of game Boone lives for. This is what he's about. He loves the big game, you know. He loves to make games more important than they are sometimes, but obviously this one is very important. You're winning, you're in playoffs. Rare situation.
It's like though, huge catch by Gesicki there. I'm a little behind. It's like the Michael Jordan documentary where Jordan built up all the,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was always offended, bro. And Boone's the same way. Everyone's down. We know, Boone. We're not doubting you. We counted you up before the season started. Cowboys at football team. That's a football team win. Okay.
Well, I mean, we are definitely doubting him, though. Let's be honest.
Well, it'd be funny. It'd be if we cut this up and we made a last dance out of it. We could be like, in week 3, New England beat the Dolphins 41-14. And then cut to Boone, and he's like, and that's when I took it personally.
Yeah. Regan's live. The Seahawks Cardinals game has potential to be one of the most boring XCFL games of all time with the way Regan is playing now.
Oh, he's converted?
Oh yeah. You didn't see him play? Did you see him play against me?
No, I got in at the very end.
He, on top of the buttons not working, he just decided to run the ball like 30 times, and it was just so funny. He beat me with 16 points. Like that doesn't happen. No one wins with 16 points. But he did. To be fair, J-Bo, he said in staff chat, he's like, "I'm just going to run the football the whole game," and he did.
Well, you know what? That's the thing I noticed too when I was playing wings. Like the first half, I was playing like real sweaty. I'm playing tight. I'm playing safe. I'm like, if there's any chance, I just can't throw my interceptions. And I did a half of it, and it was good. And Brian's over there dogging me about not using timeouts. But I know what happens when I use timeouts. I throw pick sixes, so I'm playing safe. Then the second half, I'm like, I just sort of want to throw deep because it's really boring throwing short and throwing drags and all that. Like, I'd rather have fun than catch that win. And unfortunately, I did not get that win.
Wings is tough though. His DBs are kind of getting up there too, where they're actually pretty good.
Yeah. Well, he also didn't play Burrow the first half, and the other whoever.
Oh, he's got that
Panthers backup,
like PJ Walker.
Yeah, he missed two good balls.
I should probably pull up this Regan stream as well, huh? Are we gonna pull that up there, Chris?
Yeah, they just sent the invite.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe next year I might just go a little safer. I don't know. We'll see.
It seems like it's the way to go, and I mean, at least in the playoffs, you kind of have to against the good users, and it's no fun at all.
Oh,
That's
Regan's in chat.
something.
Said, listen here, I only did that because I can't pass against you. That is my offense usually. So we'll
That's
see
very
tonight.
true. Yeah. Hopefully, he also didn't have DK Metcalf. Well, he did. Dude, Regan pulled up the matchup between the corner and the receiver, and DK Metcalf was minus what was it? Minus 66 speed against my middle linebacker
Oh.
because of his injury. He was playing hurt.
Oh
Oh
God.
my god.
Minus Regan was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. He paused it and reset it or took him out.
That's wild. That is
I was
really
like,
bad.
I was like, Kenneth Murray's like an 89 speed, but my
Yeah,
plus
he drops him to a 30.
yeah, I was like, what?
Oh, geez, yeah.
I don't get what's.
Did Boone got a field goal there?
Yeah.
I'm pulling up a multi Twitch. JMO, I can send it to you if you want it.
Yeah, when I try to
Or Chris.
cut, when I try to set that scene up as its own scene, it makes our main game go black on OBS for whatever reason. It's pretty annoying. I thought I could set it up in another scene and then hit cut to switch back and forth.
Oh, not working?
Yeah, it's not working like that. Need to ask Regan how he did it.
He won't know.
So 14-10 here. Hurts only 2 for 3, including a jet pass right there and that giant post touchdown. That's kind of a crazy stat.
Hurts has had a pretty good season here in New England.
Yep.
I mean, a lot better than I thought he was going to do, but 38 touchdowns, only 18 picks.
He's
this his
thrown
first
deep
year?
pretty well.
Did you trade him last year or first year?
I can't remember.
Last year he threw 30 touchdowns and only 13 interceptions.
Oh, so that was for the Eagles for sure.
And
No,
he
I'm just
does
kidding.
he does throw deep. Well, actually, with Madden's new feature where it shows the team in the stats, I can see that it was with New England and not you. So,
Ooh.
but he's still a deep ball guy because I'm only 214 completions last year, only 213 this year. So there's
He
still
definitely throws deep.
Oh,
And
actually, now
Hurts
that
has really, really low throw power. So
yeah.
we mention it, I remember streaming the game Patriots and Panthers with Jared, and I was shocked that he just kept trying to throw deep with Hurts, and he makes
Yeah.
it work.
What's up, Wings? Yeah, pretty good game so far. Big play touchdown to Slayton kind of broke it open, but Boone battled back, got a field goal. Now he's got the ball back. So we'll see. We need Brandon to get the running game going still.
As far as Vegas, Nick, I thought it'd be kind of fun if one person pulled it up and they were like, "Here's this team's over and under. Did they hit it or not?" And like we kind of guess.
You want me to do? I got it right here on Discord. You want me to do it? Or what?
I mean, yeah, I'm down. Or
Okay. Either way, you
we
want
do it
the
later into this game, or
yeah, we can do it once. Yeah, once we get once the NFC West game comes on, I can take a nap. What is on? Is Boone's stream freeze for anybody else? Nope, it's back up. Never mind.
yeah, it's still looking good.
Nice run up the middle there by the rookie, short.
It's kind of funny you see his header up there. Ace asked him, "Why don't you just put all 3 logos and then your name once?"
I thought about that too. Kenyon Drake bouncing off tackles.
6 minutes to go here in the second, and he's definitely an honest commitment to running the ball here, which is good.
He's got to slow it down because we've talked about it. His defense is not his strong suit, so he needs to keep them off the field.
And there you see on the screen, Brown having a great game for the rookie out here. And this is the kind of game, if Boone wins this and gets in, maybe he wins a playoff game with this guy.
Big momentum boost.
Does he keep rocking with this guy then? And then maybe if he loses, he probably just goes ahead and replaces him, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at him the other day. He stinks, man. Like, at least with Stern and your guy, like your quarterback, at least he had throw power.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not even like Boone's guy's only 86 speed, so it's not like he's it's not like 84 XL. It's not like he's this super scrambler speedy guy. It's just
Yeah.
That might be the second fastest quarterback that we've seen, though, because I think outside of Guac's guy that came out with 90, most guys are not coming out very fast.
What was Higgy's guy?
84, I think.
And then you got to look
Yeah,
up
you're right. Yeah,
the
I'm looking at it now.
Stanford
86.
too. I think Stanford's 84-ish, something like that.
Yeah, he's just slower Excel. Wilcox is 83 speed with Ace.
Yeah, they just don't come out with a lot of speed. So I think Guac's guy, unless somebody comes out this
Dude,
year, he
Glock's
might
guy
just be the unicorn.
nuts. And
Yeah.
I think that scrambling quarterback is going to be pretty fast in ours. That Bierman or Pierman, whoever it was, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, he'll
He's
be
got
interesting.
him.
I'll
Oh,
look.
I didn't see the guy in the snow there, the white snow ninja.
Yeah, I was wondering if the Pats went all white by design here, playing
I mean,
a December
you gotta,
game up there in New
yeah.
England. Brown kind of fits Boone's mold, or at least the guy he had with Viper. Not the craziest throw power, but he had some mobility. Not like a crazy athlete, but he could move around. So it's
But yeah, this quarterback is very similar to Viper. He's just not good though. Like his accuracies are 77, 78, 81. Like
he's gonna miss some throws.
Yeah.
Was he 21? Because that's not bad. Year
Wait,
one.
He's 22.
Oh yeah, so he's in the same boat as me, except not as bad.
60, 64 overall.
Ooh, that's a big tackle there.
He's putting Boone in the playoff hunt though, so shout out to Kylo for leaving because it gave Boone a chance. Oh. Are you going for this if you're Boone? Yeah. 4th and 1, I am.
You have to.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the season.
And it's 1 yard.
Dang, he has 9 viewers. He probably has more than us.
I think he does. Those are his boys that he probably. Oh no, we got 10, which is not bad for a Friday night.
Oh no. He throws it.
Sort of last minute.
The Pats are lucky they dropped that pick too, gain about 15 yards on that.
I don't like that call. I would have probably ran either a quick dive or a stretch or read option, something where it's probably a stretch because you got to get away from my notice. But
so I think now you've burned without looking. I'm assuming that's your coach's decision, and you've used your fake, so that could come into play later.
So all he's got left is one more go for it inside the 10. So
you see him using his free safety. That's kind of the wave in this man right now. I've noticed everybody's rocking that safety position, looking for that big hit.
Well, you're in the division with Brian, JMO, but I think with the streak out of the slot against cover 3, the safety just shuffles over and never gets there.
Yeah.
So if you want to run cover 3 and you're not making any adjustments, you have to control that deep third safety pretty much.
Well, Brian's the reason that I started doing that because anytime it's cover 3, they never get there.
It's
so
absolutely
I would cover him,
terrible.
and then I could stop that play.
Yeah, because you just angle it a little bit to the outside, and it's a touchdown.
Yep. But I also noticed with my free safety, I have like 6 forced fumbles with him this year. Like when you're sprinting towards the line, and then you get that hit stick. If you can get full speed, that's nasty.
He is well in the lead of forced fumbles too. I was looking at that the other day.
Big third down conversion there.
Yeah, Boone needed to stop there, but Hurts taking time finding the guy wide open pretty much.
Yeah, not getting any pressure from Boone's line. That's going to be an issue.
Well, that's the other issue. If you choose to, play the safety, you're not going to get any pressure unless they hold the ball way too long.
Well, I haven't been getting much pressure manually anyway. Once in a while I do, but for the most part, I seem to do better off when I let the computer do it. I have quite a few sacks this year. Oh, there we go.
I was doing it all wrong, man. I was holding down RT every single time still, thinking it was like speed, like turbo, but it's speed rush. So I have Bosa doing a speed rush every single time while I'm trying to hit my power moves, and it wasn't working.
I wonder if that's why I suck at that.
If you hold down right trigger, you're telling him to speed rush. So he tries to run right by him on the outside. So you have to not hold anything off the bat, and then just move your joystick how you want it. The speed rush works. It works if your guy gets outside leverage right off the bat. He usually can just, shuck the block and go. But
Right.
that's where I really have now figured out that was my big mistake I was making.
That makes sense. Yeah, I noticed when I played Brap, his with Ianitis, he was just in there so fast, and I couldn't figure out why.
He's a beast.
Yep, that was a good trade.
Yeah, and I remember the reaction in chat.
That panned out.
Everybody ripped him, or
and he's at least been top 3 in sacks every year since.
Freaking monster.
Uh-huh.
Dude's 98 strength.
Yep. And you're just not going to get that in a draft. Like you can't draft those guys.
I got a 94 strength defensive tackle, but he has like no move, no skills. He's just strong.
I think I noticed was a freaking run stopper though too. So I think he's been turned right. I'm not 100% sure what his power moves were. I don't think it's anything too great. My whole Google Chrome,
decent, but nothing crazy.
Google Chrome just crashed, so I'm pulling all the streams back up.
Sean said Buckner had 4 sacks in the first half in Week 16.
Who did he play?
That's a big game. I think Week 16 he had the Texans, maybe something like that. I think it was AFC South.
You're right. This playoff picture is going to be interesting though, because you're going to have me and Brap are locked in at the 4 and 5 seed playing each other in the first round. You have Higgy against Drew in the first round over here. The NFC, I don't know if anything is guaranteed.
Yeah, we got the 2 winning end games on the screen right now. We got the Hawks, the Cardinals are driving.
So I think Brian and Van's locked in at the 4 because he's the division winner. Regan's locked in at the 2, the 1 or the 2. Jack's locked in at the 1 or the 2. Prince is going to be the 5, so Prince will play Van. Okay, it'll be interesting.
Well, Jack's going to get the 1, right?
Yeah, well, it depends. I don't think him and Regan played, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think Regan's up
if they have him
grabs for the
1.
But Brian also beat Jack head to head.
But Jackson have 12 wins, and Brian will only have 11.
Well, Regan could have 12 too.
Yeah. Regan could have 12. So yeah, but I think if Daddy Leagues has that person ahead of them, they're usually ahead.
I wouldn't shoot Jack in either. He's had very close games with Heath sometimes. Sometimes he blows them out, and he has Tyree.
It's a force win.
Oh, it's a force win.
Yeah. Jack, we're going to give it a force win just because we're, 1, not going to wait till Sunday, and 2, Jack already advanced for the league and took a loss to Aries, which would have been a win for him anyway. So we figured it was the easiest way to go rather than wait. So
Regan said Jack did beat him head to head then. So
Regan beat who?
He said Jack beat him head to head. Oh, Hollister fighting for the touchdown. I thought he got it, but they're not going to give it to him.
Dude,
they gave him the 1st and goal though.
Their goal line recognition is so bad in this game. You could be 8 yards deep in the end zone, but if your guy comes back for the ball, they're calling you down on the 6-yard line.
Oh, I haven't seen that animation in a while. Gesicki running that 4 vertical route from the inside position, and he just slips on his cut.
I don't know what Regan's talking about because him and Jack did not play this year, so
that seems typical.
The way we advance, it all runs together.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through.
They probably played last year,
and Regan's not on it.
That's what I thought when I did the power rankings, but
I know
I took his word for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't look too, but
you're like, no, I gotta call him.
Yeah, I was like, oh, big broken tackle there by Short. Man, Boone's offense was much more dangerous with Breida in it.
He wanted to make the move. He had his new guy.
Which Short is a beast. If you look at his attributes, I would have probably done the same thing, but what Breida was doing the 2 years Boone had him was special. But he's a real player, and you know how that goes.
Yeah, I do.
Yep, me too.
I'm getting rid of them all, except for Devin White.
I've had freaking Marquise Goodwin in his 97 speed benched this whole season.
I think that's a fullback carry.
Boone loves the fullback carries.
Wait, Mario Wiggins
No,
or
that's
M
his
Wiggins?
that's his backup running back, another
Yeah, I was
rookie.
gonna say, is that
He's
he played
a
in the
power back.
he played in the
Yeah,
game?
he's a power back.
I
I
think
think
he
he's
was.
a power back with 90 speed.
Yeah, I think he
He's
was the starter in the East West game, right?
88 speed, 90 XL, 22 years old. He's a beast. And it's a nice combo of him and Short together. But I just don't think Boone runs the ball enough to get two running backs involved. So
I think he had Gesicki down there. It's gonna be maybe a bit of a jump ball. That's probably what he was looking for.
yeah,
Doesn't get it away though.
probably yeah. Got to come away with 3 here if you're Boone. Big goal line stand there in the Cardinals Hawks game there from the Seahawks.
Fake
Forced
pass right
forced
here? No.
forced a field goal from the 1. It's interesting. It's kind of a bummer the suspension to Jordan Love for the Packers.
Yeah, does that mean they're done?
Unless he can beat Prince without him.
Oof.
Which,
That
I think
sucks. It was a 70-30 rule, so it could have potentially just been for week 17 instead of playoffs, but he already played his game, right?
it was in the week 17 game.
Oh, that's when it happened? I got you.
Against Prince, coincidentally.
And now he plays him again?
Yeah.
Without his quarterback.
Yikes. That's
Prince did Prince I think Van had the lead. Prince rallied off 21 unanswered, I think, in the fourth. So and got the win by 12.
Did you see that broken sack by Wilson there? He had a chance to throw it away after that, but he got rallied. But he just trucked a giant defensive tackle. Like he just said, nah, I'm not getting sacked.
Jeez, Alvin Kamara had 22 carries for 230 and 4 touchdowns against the Packers.
Yeah, I noticed in his big games, I think Kamara gets a lot of carries.
Dude,
He
he's had some
definitely does.
Yeah, he's had some big, like 5 touchdown games.
Yep. Well, he likes to run in the red zone. He'll run the ball, and he's good for at least one long run.
Yeah, and if you ask Brian what he runs, it's stretch.
Yeah,
stretch.
but coincidentally, I don't think he's ever broken a stretch on me. It's usually like dives and stuff where like I'm blitzing and he just hits that one hole that no one's hitting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Kamara's like Zeke too, where you don't even have to juke or something, and they just shed tackles without you even making it's.
Sanders is kind of getting that way. It doesn't happen a lot. Yeah, it doesn't happen a lot, but he'll just kind of break tackles now.
It makes a huge difference if they just shed a tackle without losing any speed and they're just gone. Like,
I don't know if he gets that animation.
Oh, Zeke does. Zeke. It looks like nobody touches him.
That's a big sack. This game is very interesting. Ever since the quick starts on offense, it kind of cooled off here.
Yeah, because we're all 14 points first quarter points.
I'm sending heat right here. If you can get to him again, you basically get the ball back.
Ooh, roughing the passer probably down in. Whoa, intentional grounding?
I didn't see it.
Whoa. I thought it was going to be roughing the passer, but I guess I'd probably tried to throw it away. But it was on a play action.
Oops.
Oof.
Regan said on that sack he had to finish the animation anyways. So, no good there. 3rd and 16, huge play for the Dolphins. Got to convert this. 3rd and 16, this is...
Pride picks up his 2nd and 20 there. This is big. Ooh, he juked that dude out of his shoes on that play. All right, Boone, one more stop. You got a chance to score again.
I think he gets that first if that's just a better ball. I think with the animation, I think he would have got that.
That's one thing I noticed about the game this year that's a little different, even on good balls. Like sometimes it'll be like just a little short or just a little long, and
And
it
they don't put their
screws up
hands up.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking those are the ones, if it's like not that close to him, you shouldn't switch to him and hit a button. Because I've had so
Yeah.
many, I'll switch to Hopkins and hit like Y or A, and it just
Yeah.
makes him like stop. He doesn't even attempt anything.
I kind of like that they miss him by a little bit though. Like
Oh, I love it. I
we
think
needed
it's
more
great.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I had two with when I played Prince, two, like one was just a drag, and he threw it. It said it was a good ball, but he threw it like 1 yard behind him,
I
and then
also
that was a pick six. You
Yo,
know?
you
I
want?
also what'd
Go
you say?
ahead. Go ahead.
I think you should get penalized more for selecting the wrong catch too.
Yeah,
If
that'd be
it's
sweet.
like if it's a jump ball situation and you hit possession catch, your guy should literally fall to the ground while the ball goes up in the air. Like,
I
Do
feel
the
like
do
they
the
do,
whole fall to the ground animation.
don't
but
they? I think they
barely
do.
Hey,
sometimes, but a lot of times
Unless it's like a sideline or back of the end
yeah.
zone,
if you
they do
guys
like the
are,
toe drag.
if you're interested in realistic misses from your quarterback, I got your guy. Hit me up after this.
Oh. Herbert's got to that point where he
Doesn't
he
miss
doesn't
anything.
miss. Yeah,
Yeah.
now like for the first 2 seasons, even when he got good, he was good for one or two bad misses a game. Now it's to the point where I don't think he misses.
Dude,
All right.
I had two
No free
terrible
marketing.
years with Wentz, and
No free marketing.
it wasn't Wentz at all, dude. Wentz doesn't miss a throw. So I believe somewhere in there, maybe 80 awareness or something, 80 awareness and 80 accuracies. They just don't miss throws at all.
What's Wentz at? 80 awareness?
I don't know. I'm sure his awareness is high. I'm just saying for Herbert, like
Yeah.
he probably got to the same.
Herbert's at 88 now. Wentz is at 86 awareness, so
So maybe 85 awareness with like 80 accuracies, and they just don't miss throws anymore.
just ask Jack.
The only reason I switched is Wentz is getting old, and it's not like I was gonna compete for playoffs or anything.
Oh no,
So
I liked your move, especially because you got a guy with throw power. 95 throw power. That's like third in the league.
it just gets it to the other team that much faster. Really just cuts down on the time. I just wish he had tight spiral. I really do. It definitely matters after using Wentz and using him.
Does Herbert have tight spiral?
They're just duck balls so many times.
You can tell when they throw it.
Yeah,
Sometimes like
they're
you'll see
ugly.
like the ball
he
wobbles a
does.
little bit, and those are the ones that are easier to pick off, I think.
Yeah,
He's got it. I just went and looked.
they're usually behind him, or they have to like stop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy they didn't update Herbert's haircut in Madden.
Oh,
Have you seen Drew Lock's
on a
haircut?
second one, he sends it deep. Test Grubbs there, the corner. That's a huge play for Boone.
Grubbs is a beast, man. Boone was bragging about him in chat today.
That's kind of the throw power from Hurts. He literally put everything he had into that and still made the receiver stop.
Where are we? Oh, I'm just now seeing that. Boone stream keeps like reloading on mine, but Regan's is completely fine.
Ooh, huge hit stick fumble. Oh, I thought he was going the other way. That's a nice open field tackle by the offensive lineman.
Who fumbled? Boone?
Yeah. First play.
Mm.
Maybe second play. Throws a little swing pass to his halfback, and he gets blown up by, I think, the corner. Regan with a good chance to build on his lead there in Arizona.
I got the XCFL. The XCFL shop is ready to be open for business, fellas.
Oh snap!
Have you enhanced it since I saw it?
Well, what I'm going to add now is basically if you have any custom idea that you want,
nice. You get
we'll
commission
pretty
on
much. No, we could do that. We'll pretty much just you just tell me what you want or send me what you want on a shirt, and we can throw a logo, whatever, your last name on the back of a sweatshirt, whatever you want, really, and we can do that too. So, it's kind of a cool little site where we don't have to pay anything, which is awesome. So, I mean, well, you have to pay for the stuff, but I'm just putting. Yeah, I'm putting it basically where we don't get any profit from it, so I can put the prices as low as it can go. Where we still don't make any profit, so we can get stuff for pretty cheap, $15, $20 for a hoodie type thing. So, because you can set your own prices.
I wonder if anyone has the stones to get their significant other XCFL stuff for Christmas and
Dude,
just put the nail in their coffin.
XCFL leggings are out there. So if you want a pair of leggings for your girl,
5 wide again for Seattle up there. Oh, I think he had Y, but he was probably looking for A. It's normally what's open right there.
yeah, fucking Boone stream, dude, is just going out on me.
Him getting a stop here would be huge. Not going to happen, though. Jet pass goes for a touchdown.
What that's gonna be? What's the score?
21-10.
That's with what 7 minutes to go.
I told everyone this one was go ahead and lock it in. My draft pick's riding on this. So you already knew that the Pats would win and make my pick as bad as it could be.
You have the Pats pick?
No, I have the Ravens pick.
I have the Pats pick.
He sold me his pick, and then he goes like 11-5 and makes playoffs. He's one of those. He's on the list.
You have yours and brackets. JMO, you have yours and Pats.
Yep.
Jeez, I'm dealing with a bunch of wheeler and dealers out here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, we'll teach you something about trading.
Just send me another Isaac Rawls so you teach me some good lessons.
I still don't even regret that trade, man.
No, that was a good trade.
I regret Todd. It keeps me awake at night. What was I thinking?
That was a bad one, yeah.
I got so much back for it. I couldn't. Nick finally just made an offer I couldn't say no to.
Yep.
Tends to do that.
I was like, leave me alone.
He was
the
telling
first
me
couple of times.
He actually offered me something and then took it back, saying no one would approve it. He's a slick talker, I'll tell you.
No, it's like, I want that deal then. We're going to see if it gets approved.
Oh, you guys are something else.
The deal that's too good for staff is the deal I want. Oh, we're seeing pressure burst some pipes here as he turns that one over.
Yeah, those throw out a sack animations, man. It was a cool addition, but now I just see too many. But you got to learn to take the sack, I think.
No, I like them.
But it's like
they're great.
You throw it clean though, and then
you
get hit late into the animation, and I don't know.
That's also helped with
a good
the interceptions.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the Dolphins need. Let's go. Touchdown, Miami. Wow. Was that a user strip?
Turn of events here.
I was going to say a safety could be big, but a touchdown's even better, so go ahead and get that.
It was like a really long punt.
I think it was second down when he let it go, though.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool strip animation too, where he like kind of swung his fist around at it and
get the 2 points. Are we seeing the pipes getting patched up,
dude? Pressure burst pipes. I freaking love when Boone gets hype on stream too. Oh,
yeah, we might have to check in on some live commentary. Wait, where'd the camera go?
Especially when he's in chat. He probably was getting pissed. Especially when he's in chat with in a group chat with his boys. It is funny, man. Boone's a funny guy. Boone got some Flex Seal in his back pocket. Says wings.
I feel bad for Boone or Brackett. Like they both had good seasons. It sucks they both can't make it. But
I was going to say, I think only Brackett's made the playoffs once in his XCFL career. So
really, I thought he had some serious runs with the Chargers.
When he finally did, he traded his whole team away. So I think he had the 1-10-6 season last cycle where he made it. And Brackett, sorry if you made it more than once, but I really think it was only one time.
Yeah, I thought he made it 2 or 3 times.
I was so mad at him when he traded away
Zeus.
Yeah. I was like, you finally get the best team in that division, and then you just blow it up again.
When I made my grand return, I think Zeus was on the Bengals, so he moved around last year.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Normally, you only see those cursed quarterbacks moving around, like the guy that just for whatever reason, just makes bad throws, and the next guy thinks he can fix them, and then he says, "Oh shit, this guy does suck." Those are the quarterbacks you normally see on the move.
I mean, Tyree Jackson's on what?
Tyrese,
His fourth team now, fifth team.
He's the prime example of that. So where did he went? Titans in the free agency draft. They trade him to
Minnesota.
Oh, right off the bat.
Yeah.
Who's another one? Eason. Eason's moved around.
Eason's moved.
Wow,
He's found his home though.
I'm just seeing the big third down stop there by Boone, and he's got to put it away too. Wow.
Here we go.
Just under 6 minutes to go.
Yep.
There you go. Brackett said 3 appearances, 1 win. I thought he made it like 3 times. He had a good little run there.
3 appearances. I won the division twice as the Chargers. You didn't win the division as the Vikings. Oh, you made the playoffs as the Vikings. Okay. I was gonna say you definitely didn't beat me or Tosh for the division. No offense.
He made the division as the Vikings?
No, he never. No, he didn't win that division. They never won that.
He made it in.
I don't know.
Some fact checks on that.
He says he did.
McCray needs to hold that one in there. I'm just playing bracket. I believe you.
I don't. McCray's supposed to be the guy, man. He's supposed to be the guy. I mean,
I wish we heard Boone's commentary for McCray on that play. What he had to say to him.
Well, dude, the coolest part about Boone's run last cycle is Brian had him beat. Boone benched his starters essentially, and the backups carried Boone to an upset win in the playoffs.
We did that against VBD in the Super Bowl too.
Yeah, he always does that stuff.
Yep. I don't know how it works.
No, I think you play safer when you all of a sudden you start throwing shorter and
yeah,
but not my thing. No, thank you.
Yeah, VBD saying we got a lot of field goals going on in the NFC game.
Yeah, 13-6 still. So Pride's playoff hopes are on the line. Regan's in.
Oh, McCray on the cross. He's gonna house it. And speaking of that, Brown has a nasty throwing motion. Did you see that? He just ripped that thing.
That's a big play there. Now it's all on Boone's defense, man.
That's got to be Slinger or something.
I think he does.
Yeah, I'm sure he edited him.
No, I actually trust me. I make sure of all Boone's quarterbacks before the season starts. That's the one I will always check every single time.
I can't lie. I always think about it, especially with a guy like Stern. I'm like, no one's gonna even notice. No one cares.
If I saw a big 6'5" white dude that's slow with Slinger, I would immediately call you out on that. Immediately.
So Slinger it goes by archetype, I guess.
That's what it usually does. Sometimes you just get a lot of Gen 1 malt, or what is it? Generic 1.
Yeah, I think we bring the wheel back. We see Gen 1 much.
I think the wheel would be fun to bring back. It just it would have to be reserved for like starters only or something, just because.
We just do it on draft night. You take a quarterback, you say, do you want the wheel? Without, you can't see your throwing motion yet. Boom.
Yeah.
Wheel. But you can decline it if you just want to roll with what they got. If you're happy with Gen 1.
There's some shitty ones out there.
All right. Dolphins defense. And then after this, I guess, to close out the Cardinals game, we can get into some Vegas stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
that's going to be
a nice run. Ooh, with maybe a face mask at the end.
Because all those preseason bets, man, are going to really decide who wins.
Definitely.
Because, I mean, it's close right now. VBD's in the lead after week 16.
Week 17 had a lot of points on the table, right?
Yeah, Jared's also an idiot. He's in like 4th place, and he skipped like 5 weeks.
That's just Jared and Chad are like in the same boat. That's something they
would
do.
I was convinced Jared was going back through and like just picking all the right ones because he had so many weeks where he was like 4 for 4, 3 for 3, 4 for 4. And then I see him miss like 8 weeks in a row, and I'm like, oh, yeah, no, this idiot's definitely not cheating. I was like, nope.
Big play to Hollister in the desert there. Hollister having a monster game.
These Regan and Pride always have interesting games against each other. I think early on Pride dominated, and now Regan's kind of regained control of the game. So
Crosser took the pass, so Brown
Yep.
grabbing his helmet.
I was gonna say though that's probably the best case scenario for Boone, to let him get a touchdown out of the way early.
Give him
You're
a
down.
chance.
Yeah, you're down 3 with 3 minutes to go. If it's up, Boone wants his offense on the field with a
3
chance to
minutes
win.
is so long in this, man. Though.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
tell you this drive probably is gonna end with interception for the Patriots though. So
Or he's going to fail meeting the 70-30 threshold.
that could be true too.
I thought he's had plenty of carries though.
This is the time where you can sneak the carries in though, and you can get huge chunk plays because they drop back. So
Any chance you see him? The last I saw the playoff bracket, if he wins, he goes against the Chiefs. Any chance he surprises them?
He would have to just play really, really conservative offense against Tosh. That Chiefs offense is nasty, and Boone's defense does not match up well against the speed and Edwards Hilaire, and because Tosh will sit there and give Hilaire 20 to 22 carries, where Boone will get so annoyed and bored.
Yeah, then as soon as he catches you sleeping, play action crosser to.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if there's a game that
No.
Oh jeez.
That's a terrible way to go out if that's how it goes.
Yep. But that's just
Breida wouldn't have fumbled that.
No. Why are you running with that guy? It's just not the play there, man.
See if they can get one back here. That's a big play to start it off. I don't think they have. Oh no, I think I see him over there. Clowney, I think, left with injury, but we see him right there on the screen.
65 carry for Devin Brown.
Oh, his quarterback fumbled that?
Yeah, which is the best of the 3 quarterbacks of carrying on his team. 59 and 57 for the other two.
Regan try to razzle dazzle with the fake end around. The Arizona's not buying that.
Oh, very Regan-like play call.
I gave up on any play that takes longer than like 2 seconds to do something.
Dude, people love like the play action draw play where it's like you fake the draw, play action, fake draw, play whatever it is, and everyone else has all day to throw it. If I run it, I get sacked every single time.
3rd and 10 in a long field goal range. Huge play here. Oh boy. Oh, and Hurts overthrows his man. He broke open at the end. Dolphins pretty fortunate. And does he go for the field goal or does he go for the nail?
Or the fake field goal.
4th and 10. I don't know. I don't know. When you get them, they're like 15 yards. So yeah, that's a great call.
I was gonna say, did he use his coach's decision? I think you pretty much got to play by possession.
Winston here in punt return.
Oh wow, that's huge. We might see free football here.
Wait, did Boone not take a timeout? Oh no, it was incomplete. I was gonna say, what is this man doing?
All 3
So you got
timeouts, a minute 10.
Yeah, minute
Worked out
10.
for him.
Need a touchdown.
That was the perfect possession if you're Boone. Did what you need to do.
Oh yeah, yep. He was B-Rap was having a lot of success around the football there too, man. I don't know why you go away from it. You let that kill that clock, or at least make him use his timeouts.
Ace, I don't know if you're in our chat, but he's a crime-fighting beaver. Duh.
I like that play call right off the bat, but just not a lot of room.
I'm buffering in the Seahawks game. Are you guys getting that?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm good, but it's really blurry. I'm hoping Titans Chiefs kicks off relatively soon because we could get that thing.
Ooh, nice pocket awareness by Brown. Saves a lot of clock.
So that's one thing. One thing Boone's really improved at, where it used to just be scramble right away, and
Yeah, Wings nailed that. Imagine if your bracket watching this game, your whole season comes down to
oh man,
this right here. Oh, that's huge for bracket. Dang,
oh
9
yeah,
sacks in this game.
that's just I noticed right up the gut, man. It's just I don't know if you want to double that, but
Yeah, once you get so many, that's when you just got to start doubling. At first, you kind of just trust your line, and then after that, you're like, all right, it's time to double this guy. This is ridiculous. I think we're seeing him do that right here. Oh, and he fights right through it anyways. And he
dude,
fixed that throw, I think.
I say
Oh
he
my
just
God, he caught it.
wow,
What a throw.
wow,
Oh my God, with Ionitis
Whoa,
barreling down on him, one-handed catch.
he
that
just
was insane.
disrupts every game plan.
I can't
Well,
believe that just happened.
now we're gonna hear about McRae for the next.
And he one-handed it.
What's up,
yeah,
McRae?
yeah, with contact too. That's
That's wild.
that's a big time play. Can anyone hear Boone right now? I don't know.
Look at Ionitis go, dude. What the?
Dude, he is unbelievably. It's crazy. He just sheds. It's an insta shed almost every time, and like at some point you're supposed to run out of pass rushing moves, and he just doesn't. What are power moves? He's at 92 power moves, 88 finesse. So that's why he has a full repertoire of moves. He can use power. He can use finesse.
Yep.
99 strength.
Nice little play. Safe little drag to McRae.
Boone says he effing needs this shit, bro.
You
Oh,
heard that from Michigan?
dude, yeah, dude, if you wait one more second there, that post comes open on the left side, you have a touchdown and you have the ball game. And that was cover 2. Oh man, Boone.
Oh, he's letting the clock tick with only one timeout left. This is interesting.
Dude. He
Oh,
had
he
him.
has the corner. Oh,
Yep.
man.
Dude, it was game, man. He had post.
I was watching Gasecki on the corner route, and he never had him.
Come on, man. All right, we're gonna have some overtime then, huh?
Looks like it. Should be good. Didn't get iced.
Poor Brackett, man. He is
Icing's a weird thing.
icing. No one else. People get iced in the third quarter. People get iced all at the wrong times.
Get iced by their own team.
Yeah, if you call a timeout, sometimes the ice is you. It's just
I think it would be a really cool mechanic if you could like wait, if you sat there and wait, and then you try to call a timeout right before they hike it, and then they get to kick it like in real life, but then you find out he called a timeout right before. That'd be pretty sweet. But you had to like time it well, you know.
Yeah, I think the icing is a cool idea. If there was like, I like how the meter kind of fades away on you too. It
Like
gets really
yeah,
clear.
the first time they added it, it worked, and now it's like, oh, you know, you have to be at your own field. There has to be between 4 to 9 seconds left. You know, the wind has to be. Oh my God, pick 6!
Holy shit!
Wow.
No way.
Holy shit!
Oh my God.
To end the game, that is insane.
Holy shit!
That is insane.
Boone is pumped. Let's fucking go.
I hear Boone through your microphone.
Big time
Holy
fucking plays.
shit!
Big time fucking plays. Big time
Oh
fucking
fuck
plays.
yes!
Let's fucking.
I want it all.
Fucking
I
plays.
want it all.
Big time fucking plays. Big time fucking plays.
Oh,
now just imagine the Madden tiebreakers just keep Boone out or something and get bracketed or something crazy.
Right.
This would be
dude, and that well, he's got the head-to-head, so you would hope he gets in. But that play meant nothing for the Pats, but that meant everything for the Ravens.
No.
And you got to wonder if that was his berth on the line, would he just run it there?
Dude, that's a risky throw. Yeah, because he's locked in at the 4 spot. It didn't matter.
And it was like a slant. You're not getting anything out of it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What a play, dude. I haven't seen a DB make a play like that in a minute, like on a little short pass like that.
That was the second pick for Howard too.
And that's game. We'll go full screen here on the.
Wow, man. What a freaking shout out to Boone, man.
It's a
Yeah, what a
crazy
game.
ending.
Great
Good
game.
for him.
VBD
Now
says
he's gonna
why,
pick himself in the Survivor bracket.
VBD says why even bother throwing there? But like we said, that there was everything on the line for Boone. There was nothing on the line for
Right.
For if he could have easily been playing all his backups, it wouldn't have mattered. So
He probably wants to play Boone.
yeah, I'd rather have Boone in the playoffs than Brackett. Brackett's got Lamar, man. I don't want to deal with Lamar. I'd rather deal with freaking whoever Deion Brown. What's this guy's name? Dorky Brown. I don't even know his first name.
And he doesn't have McCray for the playoffs. So
Oh, we got a
Yeah.
2020 game here. What a night of games in the XCFL. Thank you
Oh,
guys
dude.
for coming out. Those who did.
Yeah, we
Oh.
got no McCray for his game against the Chiefs. That is brutal.
We got Brian in the chat. He's hyped to hear
Yeah.
Boone's commentary.
Wow, man, big win. All right, B-Rap, let's have some of those interceptions when we play in the first round.
Yeah, Nick, let me
Wow.
ask you this. Could you pay attention to what he was doing there since we weren't calling it like a normal game? Were you kind of,
Well,
taking some mental notes?
No, I mean I just played him 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Which so I kind of have an idea of what he
Yeah, it
what
looks
he
like
likes to do.
the game plan's play him short and try to user his crosser, take that away
Yeah.
from him, and then
When
triple
I
team
played him,
Ionitis, it looks like.
when I played him, he did have a scenario for Hurts.
Oh,
So I
did he
got
get it?
no, heck no, come on, not against my secondary. Come on.
come on.
I was down 21 though and had to come back and win.
Come
but
on.
I got a bunch of hot route slants, and I'm wondering if it was because he just was trying to get yards for Hurts without throwing picks, but I hope that's not the case again because I'm not trying to get hot routed in the playoffs. Because I will pause this time. I'm not getting Tommy Smokes or whatever his freaking name was again. That will not happen.
Right.
Oh no, that was an interesting check down
I
there.
didn't even realize there's only 2 minutes to go in this game.
Yeah, that was fast.
Yeah, and Regan has missed 2 wide open guys on back-to-back plays.
Yeah, the angle right there.
The angle and then the tight end on the corner, the play before that. Both were wide.
I can't blame him for it missing the angle though. The angle's almost like your first read sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, so the interesting part on that is
wow, he runs into him.
Regan had the angle route and actually didn't throw it, Brian says.
Jesus.
What were you saying, JMO?
So Pride was actually in cover 3, but it looks like he might have hit the left stick in because the guy that was covering the angle ended up blitzing mid-play. So it wasn't supposed to be open. Like he was going to be covered. It's just that the guy ended up blitzing or, running at the quarterback.
Oh, so those sacks right there aren't roughing the passer anymore?
15-yard penalty there too, huh? That's oh shoot, I just realized I'm watching the what do you call it? the actual stream. Yeah, I was like, man, how did they know this coming?
I'm watching our stream too, honestly.
I was like, Regan just ran another angle route. I just saw the play. Chiefs Titans might not actually matter. I think Sean's kind of right. If we wanted to just advance past it, I know I hate playing other players that other playoff users in like week 15, 16, 17. So they might not even want to play each other technically.
Yeah, same. Me and JMO hate that too.
Yeah, all the time. I complain about it constantly.
I'm like, oh man, I gotta show my hand to these guys this late in the year every time.
You don't even know your own hand. You're like, how do you show your hand? Oh, it's up to them. I don't know if they want to play it or does Drew have a chance to take the 2 seed from Tosh?
I don't know.
Well, I guess with a win.
I thought he has 3.
Whoa.
Well, I think he only has 3 losses, right?
Yeah. So if Drew beats Tosh, Drew is the 2 seed, Tosh is the 3 seed. because
Is-
Tasha's 13-2,
Is
and
that
Drew
one
is
tonight?
12-3. Yeah, they're supposed to start at 10. So you can kind of see where they're at if we're
Ooh.
breaking into Vegas. But I got nothing to do. I got to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning for clients, so I'm just hanging out tonight. I don't know about you guys.
No love lost there between Brian and Pride, as he says. Kyler Murray's just wasting away in Zona.
Yeah, but he said that as Kyler hit like a deep bomb. He really wanted Kyler.
Dude, he was about to dump Burns, Dante Jackson, and a first for him.
That's a big trade. I
Clyde
don't
was
think you
like,
need to do that in this, man. You can kind of get those guys.
well,
Like,
I would. I mean, I personally, I would rather have Josh Allen than.
but like, well, I guess it's hard though because it has to be the right draft. But if you offered that for the first overall, don't you think you would take that, and you can get your EA-gen quarterback like that?
Yeah, but I mean, Brian Burns in this game, the Burns and the Sweats and those guys are so lethal if they get because they get the instant shot on the outside and just fly to the quarterback that like 92 acceleration. But Dante, I don't know if I'd trade Dante Jackson. The way corners are so hard to develop in this one, and
That's
he's got
true.
speed.
That is absolutely true.
Corners might be the most important.
I think defensive ends fell off the most for us in value from last man to this one.
For sure.
I don't even
Yep.
care about them, to be honest, but I'm also like 2-14, so.
I think they still play a role on like stretches and the jet
Yeah.
passes and stuff. Like if they can push the tackle back so they can't get outside. But
Oh yeah. Big hit by
it is
JJ Watt.
important. It is important to have a few of them.
Yeah, I get.
So
Do you guys get those where they do push the tackle back? Do you almost always get that trip animation, even if you're not
Yep.
even using right trigger?
Yep.
Yeah, I hate that.
I'm so happy Riga made that play.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I have a chance of the playoffs, but if I do, it's riding on the most unreliable person in the league.
That's what I said in my power rankings. Like when you look at his schedule, he has some impressive wins and he has some terrible, terrible losses. So he's
VBD, how do you not put on conservative carry in that situation? My head hurts.
Yeah.
Does VBD does he have a chance still at playoffs? Who does he need to win?
I think so.
He won on the bottom. He won. So
yeah. So if Seattle wins, me, Arizona, and the Giants all have the same record, and it goes to tiebreakers.
So it's in Madden's hands.
Although I played Pride, so I might be knocked out. I don't remember if I won or lost. I probably lost.
Regan got the long 1 second right there.
I can pull it up for you. I'm on the console.
Here we go. It's time to pull out the money play out of your bag of tricks here.
Dude, I still go to freaking Colts every time I talk about JMO's team.
Does this go to anyone other than DK?
Well, you look at those interceptions, you're like, yeah, that's his team.
I would go to DK every single time.
You have to.
Oh,
At least you get the PI.
originally. Oh, and the safety comes in for no reason. Yeah. Oh my God. Why did that happen?
You played Pride and you beat him 28-14.
Damn. So I might be in the playoffs.
That's a walk-off touchdown. What was the safety doing? Did you see that?
Yeah, I got to see a replay.
The safety came crashing in. Here, see if I can clip it. Yeah, I'll clip it and we'll run it back.
Yeah, clip that.
I wonder what I think you're in that cover one play though, where the two outside safeties are in the yellow zone. No, never mind. I don't know what they're in. It must have been.
So here we go. It looks like the man up 3 deep or something of the sort. And then that safety's dropping back, and then he just comes crashing into the A route.
Wing said the same thing I said. Did he run that cover one play? Looks like it was that cover one where the safeties come down.
Yeah, the other safety did the same thing.
Yeah, it really, which is great, but not with that play call. Oh my God.
Nobody's going for the pass interference.
No. Wow, man. We've had two incredible games right here.
Yeah, I love this.
Jeez.
I can't believe that.
I mean, I after both of them, I said, okay, we got overtime. And then both times, neither game went to overtime.
That was a crazy 2 games.
Man, I don't know if that was cover one because they were both dropping back deep, and then the underneath routes broke them.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because if you look, I got it on the stream. Both safeties were dropping back. All 3 safeties.
That is a devastating way to eliminate yourself from the playoffs, though. If that knocked Pride out.
I don't know. That right safety isn't dropping back though.
It's
It
on the
was-
actual stream right now. So you have
Mhm.
all three safeties dropping back, and then the safety that should have had Metcalf comes in to cover the tight end on a crosser.
They both go back like 10 yards, and then they both are coming like both of those.
I don't know.
edge
We'll have to see.
safeties.
Maybe it was cover one.
I don't know why they would drop back and
I don't
then
know.
go
Pride
forward.
wouldn't
though.
call cover one there, would he?
I don't think so.
Who? Do we got any other games?
I just
Why would do Vegas?
I just messaged Tosh. Yeah, let's pull up some Vegas stuff while we wait. If you guys are that,
Yeah.
we can just kind of scroll through. We'll go to the over unders first.
Should I pull up like Daddy Leagues or something? Or I guess I'll pull up yours. Do you want to stream, Nick? I'll pull up your stream.
Yeah, I can do that. Wow, Drew changed it to 11. Drew, do you know that the deadline was set, sir?
Was it after 24 hours?
Once that post is out, man,
Are we kicking him?
I'd love to.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pull up my stream. All right, we're up there. Let me know if I have to restart it. I don't know if Twitch is being funky still or what.
Jared says you guys are talking about the safety. Let's talk about the corner.
Yeah, I mean there's no
True,
one
yeah.
there.
Yeah, because regardless if you're in that cover one play or if you're in cover whatever, 3-man deep, that's man coverage on DK. So
yeah, I mean even
somebody
if he's
should be
in
there.
cover 3 or
And
something.
Yeah.
Sean's saying what we're all saying. Let's go ahead and cut Drew out and bring in Bob for the Titans.
There you go, Bob. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
All right, pull up. What do you want me to pull up here? Standings.
Yeah, that
All right,
works.
let's go standings.
Or the award, and then the awards. So I need
Yeah,
to
we
get
can do
your
that.
stream going here.
Yep. Vegas.
Is it up?
Yeah, it should be. On Lars 3. Man,
In
I had the
Lars 3?
perfect.
I always thought your
Yeah.
stream was Sergeant Logshakes.
Yeah, right. Do you like the little eye roll emoji I threw? Anthony Davis has agreed to a 2-year, $60 million deal.
I went to Inlars 2, the OG Inlars.
And Lars 2. Yeah. That's Justin Larson.
It's not up yet.
It says I'm live here. You want me to
Wait a
restart it?
second. Yeah, you're doing the black spin of death thing going on. That's what JMO's stream always does, and I tell him it does that, and he tells me to go away.
He's
I don't
just
think he wants any tape.
trying to.
He says,
Oh,
"Oh, that's weird because I had one viewer the whole time," and I was like, "Yeah, it was me clicking refresh over and over."
Can't stop. Can't game plan for what you can't see. That's what he's got going. I can't even.
Well, yeah, but you hit me up and I couldn't. We only get one pause. It was my playoffs.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible too, right? Like 3. Why not 3?
Well, I
Drew
feel
says he'll be home in 20.
At least 2, 1.5 or something. I mean,
Wow. So that was prevent defense. Wow.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that happened.
I'm
I
telling
don't
you that
I don't run that though. That's why.
that might be a play to add because that for whatever reason that tight end just completely destroyed that safety's logic and he just go crashing down in a hurry. All right, we got your stream up now.
Back. Okay. So we went with. Oh, what up? 14 viewers. Well, how we doing? Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, let's go. We
Oh,
got Sean in the chat. Shout out to him. Shout out to
Yep.
Jared, VBD.
Unfortunately, Jared.
No shout out to JMO.
All right, so I
Who's
can go by
BK
division.
BK Neck 2K72? Oh, that's a bot. Who's Manel 57 517?
That's Brap. All right, here we go. We started with the Philadelphia Eagles, 5.5 wins.
Yeah, that's
We
the
obviously
under
know.
for sure.
We obviously had the under hit there. With 2-14.
How many
you had
unders?
12. You had 12 people pick over. 16 picked under.
I picked over.
Yeah, I picked over as well.
I picked over.
So
what an idiot!
I thought.
I thought you had it. I thought you'd steal one from VBD, which you did, and then you get both from Heath, and then a couple other throughout the way. But there's always next year. Um, after that, we went to VBD. So VBD, these were all Grizz's lines. VBD was 10 and a half, and he ends up going 9-7. 20 people went over on that one, and only 9 went under.
I think I went over.
I went over. JMO, you went.
Oh, good call, VBD. We are not supposed to be looking at a back screen.
Oh,
Sometimes I hate.
Oh, I
Twitch
thought
and
you knew about
OBS.
the screen, and that's why you were making fun of mine.
No, my OBS, idiot. Yeah, I went under. I went over on the Giants personally. I think. What do we have the Cowboys at?
the Cowboys. Wait, I want to pull that up. Oh, there we go. Cowboys. We have Jack next. We had Jack at 12 and a half. Every single person picked over. 29 users picked over.
Wow.
We went all wrong.
Yeah, he's under. He went 12. So Grizz was spot on with the line, man. So no one's getting any points for the Skins. And then we finished with Dallas at 4.5 wins.
House
And
always wins, baby.
Dallas wins 5 games. So he goes over. We had only 5 people. I was one of them. To have Heath go over. So
dang, those lines were so good. We should just end it there before
that was pretty good. Okay, now it gets interesting though. We go to NFC South. The Carolina Panther, or not Carolina, the Falcons, 1.5 wins.
Oh baby.
14 people picked over.
That seems like a safe bet.
I think 1.5. You gotta go over, right? You gotta.
But we had 15 people say under, and it's under. And then we moved to Carolina, 10-5. He finishes with 11 wins. The Saints at 10-5 finishes with 11 wins. So Grizz was spot on with, and then who? Oh, then JMO, 9. Oh, I put you at the bottom, didn't I? Because I missed you earlier.
Yeah.
And you had JMO at -7.5 wins. So that puts JMO goes over at 9 wins. So Grizz was spot on with that division with the lines at least.
Where's JMO at?
He's all the way at the bottom.
At the very bottom of the NFC.
Yeah. But we only had 8 people say over for JMO. I said.
Dang, I went with the under on JMO. That's.
I went over. I was all about it this year.
We had 24 people.
Why would I go under?
24 people. I was confused. I'm surprised I went under on JMO as well.
Yeah.
24 people said Brian will win over 10.5, and 21 said Pride, or not Pride, Prince would. So majority going over, and they all got it right. NFC West, we have the 49ers at 6.5, and he is going to finish. Well, he's got 6 right now, but he's getting a game Sims because they are scheduled
for. God.
Yeah, you're spot on again there. So he's either. And with Busy, we had 11 people over and 18 said under. So Ace and the Rams, once again, you had him at 7.5. He's at 6-10, so pretty close. Cardinals, you had him at 9.5. He finishes 9-7. And then Seahawks, you have him at 9.5, but he ends up winning 12. So pretty close there. 19 people picked Regan to win over 9.5. That's probably a safe bet there.
Yeah, Nick, I was talking to you about it. How good is the feeling when you see say guac when you got 14 over 15 under? You're like, wow, I must have nailed that.
Yes,
that line.
It's really cool, and that's what I try to do with lines. Even if I don't think someone's going to win, but I try to see whatever I can get the even amount on both sides. What number do I have to put here to get an even amount of bets on both sides? So,
if you guys want to get into Vegas, if we had like 1 or 2 more people to help count, and then you can make your kind of picks and stuff, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Spread out the love.
NFC North, am I reading chat? Are they force winning?
Are we doing playoffs right now?
It sounds. Tosh said he wants to play. He wants to play because he'd play Higgy. I think Higgy and Boone would both be around. So I don't think it really make a difference. I think he just. I don't know. But if Drew missed his time, then Tosh could take Force Win and play Boone. I don't know. Whatever. Either way, let's go. We'll finish this while we wait and find out. That's right. NFC North, Sparty, you had him another one. You had him at 5.5 wins. He finishes with 6. Packers 9.5. He finishes with 10. Vikings, this is tough because it wasn't Jared at the start, right? It was or was it Jared?
It was Jared.
It was
I
Jared.
didn't have a lot of faith
So
in
he
Jared.
goes, yeah.
I had him at 8-8. You know.
Yeah, so 7.5. I mean, he finishes with 10 wins. And then Hammer, he was 5.5, and he finishes with 4-12. Probably underwhelming season
And
for
shout
him.
out to you on that because I had him
I
like
think I
7.5.
Yeah,
And
I
you were
bumped it
like, no
down.
way.
Well, you were right on the Raiders one a second, I think. There were a couple where I was like, what is Chris thinking here? But for the most part, you were freaking on, man. So
That's crazy tight.
let's go AFC East. Patriots. You had him at 9.5. 26 people said over 9.5. And he finishes with what, 12 wins, 11 wins there with a loss to Boone, so he's over. You had the Jets at 8.5, and he finishes with 4-12. That's brutal. But 20 of our users said under. I think they are.
Yeah, that's easy money for
Yeah.
Vegas.
Yes. And then Rob.
Or for the
Rob
field, I guess.
Dude, so Rob goes 2.5, man. And you had 2.5 wins, and Rob wins 5 games. And 26 people had over for Rob.
Easy money for those guys.
Yep. And who am I missing? Boone. Boone, you had 5.5. 23 people said over five wins or over 6 wins, and he ends up with 9. So,
And if you think about picking the AFC East again next year, it's still gonna be a mess. It's gonna be ugly trying to pick this. Like the Jets were what 13-3, something 12-4. I don't know, maybe 11-5, and now they're 4-12.
Yeah, they had a big year.
yeah, that division's always. You're right. That division's always going to be like that. Matchups.
Like
Because
I saw the Jets sliding back a little bit, but I didn't see them going 4-12. Obviously,
No, the hoof, and he won a playoff game last year. He beat the Patriots in the first round of the playoffs.
did he really?
Yeah, and then got to go lose the Wings 68-8. Well,
He can't escape that game. He can't
No.
escape it.
Well, neither can. Let's go to the AFC South. We have the Texans at 4-5. He ends up surprising everybody, winning 7. We only had 3 people say Aries would win more than 5 games. And who were they? Aries, Dave, and Doughboy. R.I.P. Doughboy.
And he got to 3 wins quick too. First 3 games, 3 wins.
He was 3-0, and then the season did not go as planned for him. But what else we got? We got the Jags finishing. You had him 8.5. He finished with 4 wins.
That game has Vegas implications. The Titans game.
Yeah, we had only one. Tosh was the only one that said Riot would win over 8.5 games, and it didn't happen. And then, like you said, Titans 12.5. So if Drew wins, he hits over. 7 users. I was one of them that picked him to win over. So we'll see what happens there. And that's the Colts. What do we have the Colts at? 4-5, and he wins 5 games.
Yeah.
So Grizz right on the money there again. We move to the AFC West. This is where you had me, or no, we had 5.5. He wins 4 games. I think you had him what? Even less? 4.5, 3.5?
I think I'm at him. Yeah, 4.5 or 3.5.
Then we had the Broncos 5.5, and he doubled up. He's 10-6.
Yeah, look at him go.
23 users picked over. You had the Chargers at 12.5. I won 11. 21 people picked under, including myself. So
thanks a lot.
Yeah. And then Tosh, you had him at 9.5. 25 people said over, and he rocked out 13, maybe 14 wins. So,
and I mean, going off his first 2 years, that was still a lot of respect to give him 9.5. And you didn't know if this was going to be his year, and there it is. He's balling now.
We moved the final division here. You had the bracket-led Ravens. You had him at 7.5. 25 people said under. He wins 9 games, so he goes over. Did he bet on himself? He was Sparty, Doughboy, and bracket. Yeah.
Respect. You love to see it.
Steelers. So this wasn't Zeth. It was Doughboy at the time. You had him at 7.5. He wins 7 games. 25 people said under, so that's big there. Looks like we are going to get a Drew Tosh game. Browns, you had it 8.5. He only wins 5. Huge letdown season for NWS, who made the playoffs last year. And then Bengals at 11.5. 27 people picked over, and he wins 15. So
easy money with
I think
Wings.
Wings next year will probably be set at what 14 and a,
14 and a
half.
half, probably.
They could
Yeah,
take
we got to make it
13
interesting.
and a half. Yeah. But
David
that'll be
Aries weren't
interesting.
feeling it. They went with the under.
That'll be that'll be interesting to see how. I don't think there'll ever be a season where Wings wins under 11 games. I mean, that's or I don't know.
Yeah, 11. That's
Um,
easy work for him, I'm sure. Unless he goes out of town
Someone could break
or
his hand. I don't
he
know.
gets hit by 2 hurricanes in a row.
Yeah, as far as what do you got? Rookies of the year.
Yeah, we got AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year's next.
Yeah, so that's going to be I think it's pretty much a done deal.
I think
What's his name?
Tell me
Coleman.
it's Coleman.
Yeah, it's Coleman right now. Thomas tried this last week, couldn't get it done.
Let's go.
So what? 12 people pick Coleman, 12 people pick Peoples.
And that's a +3.
Yeah, 6 people, which Peoples, we were saying Peoples should have been +2 or +1 after we made it. But we should have realized how much easier it is for quarterbacks to win Rookie of the Year.
Well, we say that, but I think he's the first one. Well, also the users have been bad, but I think he's the first
You're right, yeah, because
rookie
last year
quarterback to get it.
he threw 48 touchdowns, I believe.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
and
Something like
only 17 picks, which is actually really low for.
I think he'll be two of your MOP quarter. I think it's gonna be him and Burrow on the list.
Yeah, yeah.
That's one where it kind of gets, people are playing for Offensive Rookie of the Year anyways, so we didn't want to put MOP on here, but this was so much fun, we might have to rock with the MOP next year too.
This is cool because we can, what do you call it? Tier it out like this, where you get the +3, the +4, +5, different things like that.
And you're cracking down on the 70-30 so much anyways that
Dude,
we might as well just throw MOP on there.
Yeah, we can do that. That's gonna be tough because no one. I mean, I don't think anyone would have put Coleman on the most outstanding player ballot. He would have been in the field. Like the field will be a huge pick for MOP. I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go. What AFC Defense Rookie of the Year? So this one was
we kind of talked ourselves into this one.
Yeah, this is between Alex Brown, the defensive end for the Ravens, and the defensive Chiefs.
Brown
Chiefs. Go ahead.
Brown was gonna be my pick. But then we kind of, you were like, Matthews is going to be a stud, and I was like, oh, you can get those easy sacks from defensive tackle.
Yeah, Drew really let me down. I thought Matthews would be a nice little sleeper pick that nobody would do, and he ended up he finished 7th on the list. And it looks like it's gonna be Alex Brown. So Brackett ends up winning that one. That's a +4, so that's huge for Pride. Jared. Brackett picked him.
Jared, of course, dude. If Jared played this year, he runs away with this thing.
I thought Watson was my other choice that I thought was going to run away with it.
Wings has a good point. MOP, who you pick, then you vote on him to win it too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's very true.
That's pretty scandalous.
Yeah, that would script the voting. Well, that was interesting. We had 4 people go at the field on defense, which is probably a safe bet because you could have a random corner pick off like 4 or 5 passes in one game, or whatever. It's just interesting looks there. Let's go. NFC Offensive Rookie of the Year, 20 votes for.
VBD said it. Watson still has that last game, so he could take it from Brown.
Oh.
And 7 people went with Watson on a +4.
Well, what about
huge.
Matthews has the game too? What if Matthews gets 7 sacks this game?
Yeah.
But
it's possible.
That'd be a huge swing for 7 people to grab 4 points. That hurts for everyone who didn't take it.
Oh yeah, I mean these are going to decide everything. +4s, +5s.
Oh yeah, Sean said that first.
Oh, shout out to Sean and Wing. Well, NFC Offensive Rookie of the Year, no surprise here. 20 of the people picked Jack's running back, Zaire Steele. And it looks like he's going to beat out Jaquez Spears from the Packers.
That's just too easy on that one, and maybe even go +1, like it should have been.
Who picked? Who's the other person to pick the tight end for Busy? Busy's tight end.
Jared.
Was it? Oh,
it just lit up.
2 people went with Spears. 3 people went with Elam.
I wanted to go with Stern. At one point, Stern was like 4, and then the wheels just fell off. So I'm glad I went with Steele.
Did you pick your receiver down there?
I did pick my receiver, yes.
He had a good year, though.
And
he had a good year.
Boone took the field.
What?
With all these guys
Grizz
on here,
made me pick him. That's what happened.
I didn't make you.
He made me pick him, and also Jack was talking in chat about how he wasn't going to use Steele and he was going to switch it out, so everyone picked
Yeah.
Steele and no one got it.
I literally
I-
hit
I
Jack
did
up.
it.
I was like, "Are you gonna use him?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna use him." And I was like, "Okay, I'm picking him."
I would have kept it on Jack's guy for sure if I knew that. But
Yeah, Jack. That's only +2 though, so it's not like you're breaking away much. But that's big. NFC Defense Rookie of the Year, Ross Bonds, looking like he's the guy taking it for the Lions, the
But
speedy linebacker.
one thing with the Offensive Rookie of the Year, with all these names listed, how do you go field? Like, who'd you have faith on in the field?
Yeah, especially I was gonna say, Boone went with his own guy. So
He's
well, you never
AFC.
know. I mean, because someone could get like a 3rd-round cornerback who gets 5 picks and 3 touchdowns,
yeah,
And then he wins Offensive Rookie of the Year.
and he wins Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Charles Woodson. Looking like Charles Woodson out there. Defensively, so we only had 2 people go with Ross Bonds for plus. Oh no, Ace was the only one because the Oof Daddy voted, and he's not in the league anymore. So
Oh, he left?
He hasn't been in yet. He
left. Yeah,
that sucks. I wrote his picks down just in case he got a team.
Here you go. Ross Bond, Ace gets a +5 there that no one else gets.
You know what's crazy with this? Every week I looked, like the last 14, 15, 16, it was McGee up there at the top the whole time.
Yeah, that's who I took. And he drops the Bonds must have picked it up. He was getting sacks, fumble. He was all over the place though. When we watched a couple of the broadcasts that Sparty was on, Bonds actually notably made a difference. So shout out to Sparty because that's +5 for Ace. Good pick there, man. That's big time there.
No, Boone, you took NFC Offensive Rookie of the Year though, so that's not your halfback. That's what I'm wondering, like why you went with Field.
Did he go Field for AFC?
Nah, he went with McCray on AFC.
Oh, Regan went with the Field on the AFC. All right, so we'll keep. What do we got? So odds win the Super Bowl.
Regan said if he didn't have B-Wags, McGee would have 200 tackles.
Yeah, it got hoed. Odds win the Super Bowl. This one's interesting too. Oh man, so 8 people went with the Field.
I threw my pick away. I took the Chargers.
So 7 people did looking for the 3-pointer. Which that was a dumb pick by them. I think I picked myself too. Are we advancing here? I don't know. 6 people go with Jack. Only 1 person went with Wings. It was Van.
I think it's because you don't get, you only get one. So
yeah, it's worth it to just roll the shot, I guess.
Yeah, who else? Drew gets 4. I think I kind of like the Drew pick right now.
Yeah, Drew's looking good.
So the field would contain the Patriots, the Dolphins, the Broncos.
Broncos has got to be making the field feel pretty good for a +15. That's nutty.
Who else? Who's in the NFC that's not up there?
Vikings?
The Bucks, baby.
The Bucks and the Vikings. If one of them are in.
Yep. And me and Jared both called it, so you never know.
Yeah, Jared picked field for himself. Jared's bet on himself the whole way. And then that's it.
So Drew, I think I'm giving Advanced Force Win Titans. Wow, Drew delays the all for that. Thanks for nothing, Drew.
That helps me hit the over.
Yeah, so that's giving. So now Drew avoids playing. Well, Drew plays Boone. Oh man.
All right. Well,
Boone's gonna have to submit his playoff bracket before his game, so we can get that.
So let's get that. I'll get a picture of the bracket to you guys right now. Are you on console or no?
I'm on console, yeah.
Okay.
Boone's got to do what?
They're tied in Survivor. Those 2. So I'm force winning Titans at Chiefs, so away team. Keep injuries on. Just kidding. Well, Tosh is literally giving Drew a gift because I think Higgy would have knocked Drew.
We're getting the over here.
All right, I'm advancing then.
Yeah, Higgy beat.
Yeah,
Drew
I
in the
really
regular season.
yeah.
Is everything set? We're getting a live look at behind the scenes commissioning here.
Yeah, buddy. Making sure I did it all right too.
Sports advance the Super Bowl. Give me a chance.
Advance the
Imagine
draft night.
this is when you accidentally like double advance it. JMO
Oh,
hits
so
it first.
we can throw the bracket right up there now.
Boom.
JMO versus
Looking good.
Regan.
JMO's in.
JMO versus Regan. Jared versus Brian. Or what's his name? Pride misses. So Van versus Prince.
Staff
Got
game.
staff game. Oh man. And then what? We're looking at Broncos, Chiefs, AFC West. Then me, B-Rap, Boone, and Drew. So
Wow, these
Higgy
are
is.
some great games. I don't have anyone
This-
to call games with because everyone's playing.
You could probably get. Oh yeah, I guess.
Man, if there was 8 seeds, I probably would have just snuck in there, you know?
I think you would have had it. Oh, sorry, Regan. I just saw Regan's message. You got to bring the winning coaches on the show. Me and Boone. I'm on cloud 9 after that game.
Oh, yeah. If they still want to join, unless they're about to rock their games. This chat's set to 3, though.
Yeah, that's true. What do we got?
I gotta make my bracket here.
So you're tied with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, we finished. Well, we actually both lost week 15 because we both picked Brian and Brian lost. But so since we were only 2 left, we all moved on.
Oh, and this is perfect. Jax probably can't play today or tomorrow, and he got the
That's
bye.
why that was big in making that happen. Oh, dude, I don't even have to go make a graphic.
So predictions. I got
Patriots
the
by
Hawks.
100.
I got the Hawks taking it to the Bucks here. JMO's gonna collapse.
I wouldn't do that.
It didn't look good in that Bengals game.
Well, if you watch the first quarter or the first half, and only the first half,
Yeah.
before he put his quarterback in, things were pretty good.
Vikings Panthers. Could he beat them twice in the same season?
That could be, yeah.
I got Panthers by 35.
Yeah, takes it to him. He
not
beat
even
them in the
close.
regular season, so it's interesting.
Jared's a regular season warrior. Playoffs.
Saints Packers. Any chance Packers get it done without Love?
Nope.
Chargers Patriots. Give me the Chargers. Who you guys got? Uh-oh, I don't hear anyone. Oh boy.